time for morning coffee in the Lou, St. Louis, Missouri. Let's go. Good morning to you all. Morning coffee and sports betting with me, Bob. Let's put it up there so you know. There you go. Woo! Good morning to you all. Great to see you on a beautiful Monday morning in the city of St. Louis, Missouri. That's right. Morning coffee and sports talk brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company in the universe. Hey, you know what? You want to get the Fantasy Optimizer free for a couple of months? Email me, Bob at oddsjam.com, all right? Let's do it. And our triumphant return to back on the air here led us to a 4-1 record the other day and has us up 88.4 units. Here's our record: 777, 663, and 27, up 88.4 units. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Getting close to 1,500 bets. We'll make it to 100 eventually. But you know, right now what we're going to do is we're going to crank it up. Let's go. Here we go. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning here in the city of St. Louis. It is just absolutely beautiful. It's 82 degrees and just a beautiful day here. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it after the crazy hot weather that we've had. It's nice to get back to a little bit of normality, although it is August. It's supposed to be really hot. Dog days of summer. Here we go. Ben was here first. Good morning to you, and good morning, Bobby V. The pick you gave out on Friday hit. Yes. And an epic win, made some money on F1. You know what? I've got to follow you on F1. I got to tell you on that, man. There's no two ways about it. You got it going on when it comes to that. Don't forget, folks, like this show and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And live chat is available. It's time to drink a little coffee. Cheers to you all on a Monday morning. Yes. We love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, what am I looking for here? Oh, yeah. So let's just put this up here real quick. We wound up with Rory net making it, but Hovland winning. Great call there, Tony. And Hovland top 5. And we also got Homa top 10 and Shoffley top 5. So we had a good run that was back-to-back outrights. Back-to-back outrights in golf. That's the Golf Gurus. What a way to end the season. Cheers. What a way to end the season. So the Golf Gurus wind up with 3 outrights for the year. Not bad for our first initial run together. Tony and I, and Tony will be on the show tonight. Tomorrow night, we have a very special guest. Andre Singer is going to do his U.S. Open tennis preview. U.S. Open tennis preview. We need to pump that up. That is going to be very, very interesting. I think you're going to find it very interesting. Let's just put it that way. I honestly do. I think you'll absolutely love it. All right, let me get set up here a little bit. Not quite completely set up. Got to get my scores going so we can do a recap here in just a second. But yeah, tomorrow night will be Andre Singer with the U.S. Open tennis preview. And you're going to like that. He's really sharp when it comes to tennis. So I expect y'all to watch the show tomorrow night. Let's have a big crowd. If you want to make some money at tennis, that's the dude. He's the dude. Okay? He's the man. NFL preseason is come to its conclusion. Regular season right around the corner. And we could start looking at September 7th as our target date for the first game of the season, Thursday night football. Pretty exciting. It's going to be happening very, very soon. Got to admit, it's pretty cool stuff. All right. Wow. 4-1 on the F1 on DK, up 5.5 units during the race. Didn't rain at the end. I would have been 5-0. So glad the summer break is over. Any sites have week 1 lines out yet for the NFL? Some of the early lines for today on tennis for aces and DFS are way too high on the fantasy sites. Yes, and that's one of the things that we need to be looking at as we look at the U.S. Open, the opportunity for our Prize Picks underdogs DFS plays. Let's have a little more coffee here one more time. I got to wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. That's right. All right. Go ahead and do the recap. Recap is brought to you by shop.oddsjam.com. Right here, OddsJam the shop. That's right. The t-shirt, the trucker, the mug, the tumbler, the bikini, the camper, the business zip, the notebook, the unisex hoodie, and the embroidered beanie, along with Slop Shop. That's right. The No Big Deal shirt, the Broke Even shirt, the Feels Right shirt, and the Buddy hat, all at shop.oddsjam.com. Let's go through MLB scores. My Cardinals, 3-0 loss to the Phillies as the Phillies sweep the Cardinals. Aaron Nola struck out 9. Mets 3-2 over the Angels. Rockies 4-3 over the Orioles. Colorado snaps a 6-game losing streak. Dodgers 7-4 over the Red Sox. Mookie Betts with a homer in Boston. Cubs 10-1 over the Pirates. 5 more RBIs for Cody Bellinger, who had 3 hits. Guardians 10-7 over the Blue Jays in 10. Cole Calhoun with a tie-breaking double. I know that the Astros tied a team record with 25 hits as they beat the Tigers 17-4. Rays 7-4 over the Yankees. Lowe with 4. Brandon Lowe, 4 RBIs. He also homered. Marlins 2-1 over the Nationals. Jorge Soler hits his 35th. White Sox 6, Cubs 1. Clevenger strikes out 10. Brewers 10-6 over the Padres. Contreras and Frelick helped the Brewers beat the Padres. That's 8 victories in a row for the Brewers. That's how you pull away. Twins 7-6 over the Rangers. Rangers now no longer in the AL West lead. Seattle has taken over. Diamondbacks 5-2 over the Reds. And there's the Mariners. Luis Castillo is the star. 7 shutout innings as the Mariners move into sole possession of first place in the AL West with a 3-2 victory. And in the nightcap, the Giants over the Braves 8-5. And in the WNBA, The Sun, 83-68 over the Sparks. Thomas with 17, 10, and 8. The Fever, 83-80 over the Dream. Wallace with 20. Parker with 24 and 10 in a losing cause. Wings, 77. Mercury, 74. And the Sky beat the Storm 90-85. Williams with 23 points. Only game in the NFL last night. Last preseason game, Texans win. Houston Texans win 17-13 over the Saints. And that does it for the recap. Brought to you by shop.oddsjam.com. All right. Whew. Was a lot of stuff there, man. Tage Thompson over 50 goals this year, by the wow. Good prediction. More like Rage Thompson. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you there. And I'm liking under 8 runs, Jays and Nats. Okay. We'll put that in for a morning coffee pick. Cheers. Tage Thompson over 50 goals. Ben, I'm so glad that you're back with us. We have missed you tremendously. I love hearing your take on the Sabres because I like the Sabres, and I like Tage Thompson, or as you like to call him, Rage Thompson. All right. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's go find some plays. Let's find some picks for morning coffee. Besides the Blue Jays game, let's do that first. Let's go over here to sports. Let's go to MLB. And there it is right there, Washington and Toronto. Under 8 total runs. We will take it. I don't know why I just added that to a parlay, but we'll take that. That's a morning coffee pick. Let me go up here and clear this out because I'm not doing a parlay right now. There we go. All right, positive EV page, recommended filters. Let's go. Recommended filters are on. Today's date is on. And now we've got some interesting things going on here. Over 7.5 and over 8 total runs between the A's and the Mariners. The Mariners minus 7.5 or minus 1.5 run line. That's a morning coffee pick for sure. And I think a little ladder play of the over 7.5 and over 8. Over 7.5 is a morning coffee pick. And over 8 will be a little ladder there. Let's put 15 on that. All right. Let's go up here to the bet tracker. Put these bets in as morning coffee picks. Okay. Under 8 total runs, Adam says, between the Nats and the Blue Jays, morning coffee pick. We'll take that. Love it when the chat comes through with some plays. It always does help. Yes, it does. Mariners minus 1.5 on the run line. That is on Bet Rivers. That's a morning coffee pick. And tiny ladder play with the over 7.5 and over 8 between the A's and Mariners. The over 7.5 on Fliff is a morning coffee pick. There we go. Back to the chat. See what we got going on here. Tony, Hovland, baby. Yeah. Gosman on the mound for the Jays. Okay. I'm on Juan Soto under 0.5 runs, plus 110 implied odds, or minus 212, 68% hit rate on the year. Woo. Okay. Let's go look at that. Let's go find that. Show the people how we can find that. Let's drink a little coffee together. I've already bragged up the golf gurus, Tony, but what can we say? Back to back. We started out the year with an outright, and we ended the year, the season, with back-to-back outrights. You can't beat that. Plus, that's not counting the live predictions. There was a few live predictions in there, too, throughout the year. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to Sharon here. And let's go to Major League Baseball. Let's go to the San Diego game. We're talking Juan Soto under 0.5 runs against the Cardinals. And we've clicked on the game. As you can see here, you can navigate now with this drop down to any game. And you could go here and navigate to any market. So let's look for player runs. There it is right there. And let's look for one, and there he is. And under 0.5 is plus 110 on both DraftKings and BetMGM. Let's hit that for a morning coffee pick. Let's do it. And before we go back to the bet tracker, let's go back to the positive EV page here real quick. Just very quickly. See if anything else came up. There's a few new ones. We're going to hold off. We're going to hold off here for just a second because I do want to go to the sports. Click the wrong button. Come on, Bob. I do want to go to the sportsbook screen. And I do want to take a look and see where we are at here, whether we have any odds out or not. Yes, we do. Let's go point spread. You can go to the sportsbook screen and kind of see where you're at right now. Looks like 6.5. Pinnacle has the line at 7. Looks like 6.5. Lions and Chiefs opening game, which ought to be a very interesting game. So you can see the opening week odds here right now, and actually going into week 2, and that's about it. There are a few lines for the 21st, week 3, but for the most part, we're going to stick with what we got starting out here right now. Let's just take a look at what this is. Has opened at anything at all? No. No. Nope. Just checking it out here real quick. Seeing what the lines are looking like. That's where we're at. Somebody asked about that in the chat. That's where we're opening up right now. Let's go back and pull this up here, and let's go back to the positive EV page one more time. And you know what? I'm gonna keep the recommended filters on, but I'm gonna click off the date. Just clear it out, and I just want to see if there are anything that is coming up. Buccaneers +6 against the Vikings. That's interesting. Total points under 57.5 between Arkansas State and Oklahoma. We've already got over 2.5 sets between Paolini and Ostapenko over 2.5 sets. We've got Total points, Boise State and Washington, under 58. So we've got a few plays by just putting on the recommended filters, and turning off the date, clearing the date out. Let's go back to the bet tracker. We gotta add that Soto play for a morning coffee pick. And that should give us, does that give us 5 for the day? Let's double check here. By the way, thanks for y'all joining us on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Hope you're having a glorious morning. It's a beautiful 80 degrees in St. Louis, Missouri right now. All right, here we go. We have under 8 total runs between the Blue Jays and the Nationals on FanDuel. The Mariners -1.5 run line on Bet Rivers. Over 7.5 total runs between the Mariners and Athletics on Fliff, along with a little ladder of an over 8. And then Juan Soto under 0.5 player runs on BetMGM. Those are your morning coffee picks. Yes, the screen is where it is at. Best tool in the industry, hands down. You are absolutely right. Yes, starting in a month, 7 events from September to December. They're calling it the FedEx Cup Fall, with a break for the Ryder Cup, of course. And Tony and I will do a video preview for the Ryder Cup. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Taylor Gooch back-to-back. Yes, the live outrights. So that's 5 on the year. And we started with the Masters. So we started with the Masters, 5 outrights for the year. I think that deserves a little toast. Here's a little toast to the golf gurus of OddsJam. That's right. The golf gurus of OddsJam. That's all I can say. You know what? Maybe we ought to hashtag golf gurus, huh? Maybe we should. Hey, it's great to be back. Great to be with you all. Love being with you. And don't forget, if you want 2 months free of the Fantasy Optimizer, email me, bob@oddsjam.com. I'll show you how you can get that. You may be eligible, you may not be. Who knows? And don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. Link is below. Go to it. Join up. You'll get a link. Share it with your friends and family. And guess what? And followers. You get 50% revenue share ongoing, folks. It's huge. It's friggin' huge. I'm just telling you right now. We got 5 picks for today. Let's go 5-0. What do you say? I'm ready. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here this morning. Been a great morning. Had a good time. You guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me. I very much appreciate you all. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Ben, Adam. Great stuff. Ben, glad to have you back here, buddy. It's great to see you again. And it's great to be seen. I just got to say, great to be seen, right? All right, folks. Have a great day.